I'm back again. Ugh. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if anyone's here. Thanks. It's Zongli. Look, it's got a little chunky Zongli on it. He's real cute, right? I spent an obscene amount on this sweater. I spent an obscene amount on Zongli things. Thanks. Liz got him from work. The Conjuring, the Venom screams over here. I have a bunch more. We just have to get frames for them, and frames are expensive. How am I? I'm doing alright. I got a migraine, so I'm kind of suffering. Tried to do like a natural makeup thing, and then my lips just got darker and darker, so it's no longer a natural makeup thing. I actually didn't see that there's new Genshin jewelry dropping soon for Be So Lovely, but how dare you tell me that? How dare you?
Do I just show the Inuyasha that I'm working on?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, I have to. Hello, I am a salesman. This is Liz's Inuyasha art she's working on. This nice Inuyasha art. Everyone tell Liz she's talented. This is the stream you didn't miss. I'm so sorry. This is probably gonna be a boring stream, but welcome. Welcome to the sitting. I'm doing a lot of that tonight. They are expensive for no reason. I should be able to make one since I'm a cosplayer, but I don't want to.
A corset?
A frame for photos.
Hi, buddy. I gotta get up. I know. You're cuddling.
Liz, you're super talented. Your art is so cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to like do my own style and not look at other artists because I think it makes me not want to draw when my art doesn't look like.
Ooh, look at those feet for free. For free.
Your frame is a free $99 frame. You can hang out with her. I'm not doing anything.
My frame is only to my leg. You're just stepping all over my leg, baby.
I don't know about that. I would never do that. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go pick out an outfit that's not a little less gremlin for stream.
A little less
Maybe
gremlin.
I'll just draw on stream tonight if I'm still like vibing with drawing.
You could do that.
I was like, it's only 8:09. I could do really quick makeup. And not do makeup on stream. If I run out of time, I could just finish doing it on stream.
That's fair.
Maybe I'll wear my genre.
Everyone's like, keep it up.
Thank you. I plan to become a really good artist and then I don't have to cosplay anymore.
Yeah, she's gonna become a really good artist, and then she can just do art instead of cosplay.
I'm gonna get an art teacher on and be like, not safe for work art.
Give me the art back.
What?
Suki missed it.
Oh. Suki's gonna be like, man, we got a long way to go. Like, I don't know.
Suki is not gonna say that.
This is not done.
There you go. Me and this Inuyasha have the same skin tone. It's so wild when that's in the frame, it color balances to like my actual skin tone.
You just put Inuyasha in the background.
It's just, how are you gonna draw that?
Well, you would only have a balance for a little while.
Why do I have to create the OC? I'm not that creative. Do I even do dares? No, I'm too lazy to do dares. One day, maybe, I will have the mental capacity to do a dare. Suki says you're progressing super well and keep it up.
Oh, thanks, Suki.
Slightly closer so I can read it better. Hold on.
Don't mind me.
We're traveling. Look at this. It's like a field trip. I just want to slouch, honestly. I just want to be lazy. Oh, have fun with your friends. Thanks for popping in. We're just kind of hanging out. We're not doing anything productive today. We did all the productive stuff before the stream started, so. I'm so uncreative. Like, I always want to make OCs, and I'm like, I'm so bad at it. Right? I think comfy hangout combos can be fun. So, like my foundation today, I guess technically it's like a BB cream. It's one of those BB compacts. So it doesn't really cover a lot of like the like dark spots on my face. So I kind of look 100,000 years old, but it's okay. We're existing in 100,000 years old. How am I? Pretty good. Did make tea. Oh, I wanted to show you guys some wiggies. Some of them were sent by you guys, and some of them weren't. Can't do anything correct. It's just the. Oh. Have you guys seen The Hunt? There's like a sound the lady in that movie makes, and like me and Liz, whenever anything's going slightly wrong, we just make that sound. It's kind of like a mood sound. Putting your OCs through some spicy character development. Ooh, is it dramatic character development? Do any of you have like baby hair? Like, I focus on it. I'm always moving my hair in streams because I have these baby hairs and they go straight down, right? But since the rest of my hair goes back, it looks like I have this weird bald spot. I wish they would just go backwards naturally and like stay that way. It's such a weird thing to be like self-conscious about, but it bothers me. See, if they just stayed like that, I'd be so happy. But they don't. They just go back down. If I just start wearing a headband and it's just around this part of my head, you guys will know why. They are so hard to control. I feel like my forehead's getting smaller because of baby hairs. Makes cosplaying really hard, weirdly enough. Because I've tried shaving it and then I get like a weird forehead 5 o'clock shadow. Ooh. Draconic bloodlines. I like the drama. 10 out of 10. Speaking of which, I don't know why that reminded me of it, but I had a bunch of. So, last stream, you guys, a few of you guys actually got some wiggies from the Wishlist thing. They're all Amazon wigs, so I don't know how they're gonna look. I do know how this one looks, or not this one. I already opened this one, then I figured I'd like open the rest with you guys. I've never tried really like styling like Amazon anime character wigs for the most part because they're so hit or miss for the most part, but this guy looks pretty good. I mean, they're all shiny. Obviously, they're gonna be shiny. Aside from that, he's pretty good. How thick this boy is. Oh, thick boy. I was like, if I end up liking one of the characters, I'll probably like invest in like a nicer wig. But for the time being, I just kind of wanted to see if if I even liked how I looked in the characters. Venti is like one of the ones that I actually have as costume, so it doesn't really fit. So we'll see where that goes. I want to do like an alternate design of his where he's got like the hair down, like an artist did it, and then he's also got pants because I don't fuck with shorts. It doesn't happen. Ahoy! Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out, looking at some wigs, chatting until my migraine goes away or I perish, whichever comes first. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know if I'm a cosplay god. I'm kind of like a cosplay disaster, but that's a very sweet sentiment. Yeah, my thighs are too big. I look ridiculous in shorts. It just, and my calves are also humongous, so like, it doesn't work out for me. So I avoid them at all costs. Because like my legs are so much bigger than my top half that it looks disproportionate. It's weird. Ooh, look at him, a little curly boy. This one's actually not shiny. Well, it's a little shiny, but like not too shiny. Like acceptable shiny, like normal hair shiny maybe. I wonder if I just. Oh, welcome to the Dawn Winery. Oh god, I'm dying. If my eyeliner just starts streaming down my face. No, it didn't. This is actually pretty nice. I think this one won't need too much help to make it look like pretty cute. Like it's got like an area where you would put the little hoops at the top, right? You just tease it for his little weird McDonald's logo. And then there's like a little, I guess you could like tie this up for his ahoge. Who knows? It might look nice. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Is that Bartender Deluxe?
It's regular Deluxe, I think. I think Bartender Deluxe has like a high ponytail.
You can have whatever you want.
I should have done Bartender Deluxe because I don't have regular Deluxe. But that's fine. Maybe I'll just wear a turtleneck for him. It's for like a makeup thing, so he's gonna be the fiery boy. Meet moot. I think I actually already did the fire one.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still do him because he was one of the ones you guys really wanted.
So mad. So
Is he dancing?
Yeah. He hates it.
I actually don't have anything set up for like donation stuff. I never asking where the PayPal button thing is. Liz says she'll set it up. I'm so bad at streaming that I just kind of hang out with you guys. So I don't have any donate-y things. It's just we're here for the ride, you know? Oh, this is heavy. This is a heavy boy. Venmo. I don't know if I have a Venmo. I know I have a Cash App. I made one of those because my friend didn't have PayPal. I think it's just my handle. I think it's just AKrCos. I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, that's really sweet. Thanks. I wanna. to send me money. That's nice. I don't know why you want to, but I appreciate it. No, nobody ever came to look at the hole in the wall, by the way, so I've just been suffering this week, if I'm being honest. I'm so behind on like a million things, and life is kicking my butt. But look at this bow. Oh, thank you. Liz.
What?
Do your makeup.
I am doing my makeup.
You're very cute. Oh, thanks. I am hanging in there. I'm a very optimistic person, so, but like optimistic in a pessimistic way, right? Like, so I expect the worst. So when it's not the worst, I'm super excited. I don't know if that's a good thing. This is literally just a bow hot glued to a clip, and I don't know if that's gonna hold up very long, but, oh, that's heavy, ow. Yeah, Liz has been trying to set up my Twitch stuff for a while, but I'm so like, it's not like a professional thing. I don't have a schedule for you guys, so I always feel weird when you want to like send money or subscribe to it, because I feel like I'm not doing enough for you guys. That's fair, I guess. You know, this is actually, if I'm gonna be honest, this is my least favorite thing. Silent ASMR. What's silent ASMR? I'll have to wrap a headband around your mouth. Do silent ASMR. I'm gonna have to Google that. I'd be down to do ASMR. I like ASMR things, but I have to Google that and figure out how to do it right. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up and someone's gonna make fun of me. My P.O. box is still the same. It's just a bit of a drive for us now, so we only go pick it up once a week. Let Liz do it, never enough. Oh gosh, I'm trying to like read old things. Hello, Max. Liz wants to know what you guys think about me playing Phasmophobia one night, which is basically just her segue into bullying me to play Phasmophobia with her one night. I don't know, because I like say like some dumb stuff and people are like, how do you not know how to do this? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm old. Is it still in my bio? I don't know if it's still in my bio. If it's not, I will put it back in my bio tonight for you guys. I was like, it might be in Liz's. But if not, I'll put it back in the bio.
Oh my god. Watching Amanda play Elden Ring is the best.
I actually have played Elden Ring, and my method of playing video games is so not made for Dark Souls games, or that franchise. Because there's so many like little things, like you have to play it through and like actually get to certain points to progress in the game. But my method for video games is there's a big monster, right? And I run as fast as I can past the monster. I don't engage.
But it works. For
It
the
works.
first guy you have to pass him a horse. It's good. You just have to cut that method afterward.
No, I do it for everything
You
following
can't
it.
go farther after that.
I got all the way to the castle before I realized I didn't know what I was doing.
Hey, what did you do? Stop stuff. Stop that.
It might be at the bottom of the cards link. I think right now my card isn't what's in. Maybe it's a link tree that's in my bio. I'm not sure. I just ran away. Everyone's like so. Imagine like you have like a D&D squad, right? And everyone's like, all right, here's your positions. You're gonna engage. I'm like, I'm gonna run away and figure out a way to magic this creature away forever from a far distance, or like a long range fighter. Definitely not the frontliner. I will tell you that much. I don't like conflict at all. So yeah, I love to watch drama. I love like conflict in movies and stuff, but if I'm playing a video game and I'm engaging in the conflict or like intense fights, I'm like anxiety. So oh, good night. When I played Overwatch, I really liked Reaper. but that wasn't, like, I would get up in, like, the middle of business, because I was just obsessed with Reaper. I did play Diva too for a little bit, but, Reaper was definitely it for me. Really wanted to cosplay him for a long time, and then I just stopped playing Overwatch, and then I was also supposed to do Soldier, but never did it. I did cosplay Soldier 76 to a Halloween party once, and that was about it. Quick question, yes or no? I'm a people pleaser, so I'm gonna say yes. Oh, hello, Peru. Welcome. Very aggressive diva. Widowmaker. Yeah, Widowmaker is very hot. I don't think I ever played as Widowmaker, but she's so hot. That's fair. You know, maybe I will, like, that's a game I would play again. Because, like, you don't really have to invest too much into playing it. And I enjoyed Overwatch more than I enjoyed League of Legends for the gameplay, because, like, the clicky, I can't, it's too much with League of Legends. Giving me carpal tunnel, but... On a mall shopping, that sounds fun. Shopping actually gives me anxiety too. I don't know what doesn't give me anxiety, honestly. Traveling doesn't give me too much anxiety, or hiking and things like that. I like exploring things in nature, but don't like camping. So I like daytime exploration, but the second the sun goes down, I've decided that I am now in a horror movie, so I need to be not in that situation. So camping is not a vibe, but I think that has a lot to do with like past traumas with camping. So I have some massive survival list fucking upbringing trauma that I've not and will not ever deal with. So I've just compartmentalized it and we've just moved past it. So yeah, I don't choose to go camping. But if I was ever in a situation when I was left alone on a mountain for a week, I would survive. I would be mad about it, but I would survive. Moving gives me anxiety. I'm always like, I'm gonna forget something. I don't know how I'd forget something because the house has to be empty when you're leaving. But I'm always like, I'm gonna forget something. Streaming games would be fun. I feel like I have to get ahead of like my schedule. Like I have to catch up on Patreon, and when I'm caught up on Patreon and OnlyFans and everything like that, then I can like make a stream schedule, and maybe like stream games or things like that that are more involved than me just like setting up my phone and like streaming on Twitch, which is currently what I'm doing now, but it's definitely a bit difficult to do when you're constantly like, I'm behind on everything. But my goal was to be caught completely up on everything by the end of June. Will that happen? Hopefully. We'll see. I want to be like completely like paid off from my like my IRS drama, and I want to have all the Patreon rewards that are backlogged out and all of that by the end of June. That is the goal, guys. So if it gets to like June 10th and you don't see me making progress, just bully me. So thanks. Cross country. Oh, I thought you meant cross country, the sport. I was like, absolutely not. But cross country moving, also awful. Oh, but you can always visit them again. I was like, saying goodbye to like high school doesn't mean you have to say goodbye to all the people who shaped your life. I still email a lot of my teachers. And by a lot of my teachers, I mean 2. I email 2 of my teachers.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's more than 1, so it's a
More than
lot.
what I do.
Oh, have fun cleaning. Bye-bye. Out of the continent. Cross-continent moving sounds way more dramatic than cross-country moving. But at the same time, so if you live in like America, like California to Florida moving is so, because America's so like unnecessarily large that like it's like cross-continent moving if you lived anywhere else in the world, like except maybe Canada, because Canada is the same width. But yeah, it's rough. Oh, thanks for resubscribing. I'm a disappointment, but I appreciate you nonetheless. From Peru to Spain. That sounds nice though. I think Spain's really pretty, so I feel like you would like that. I don't know your situation, but I'd be like, nice. We were just in the Netherlands and we didn't want to come back to America, so that was the vibe there. I am your disappointment, so you guys are responsible for me. But you also, you know, can't abandon me, so there's no returning. There's a 0 return policy on this disappointment. Wanna try this? Sure. It's pretty good. Oh, thanks. I am not styling the wigs right now because I'm just not feeling it. Maybe I'll style them this week sometime. Maybe I'll stream that. That might be fun. You guys can watch the aggression that is me styling a wig. The economy here is rough. It's so expensive to live here, just to survive, honestly.
Here's your iPad.
My iPad.
Took it out of a Negan sit space a few days ago and hid it from him, and I forgot to take it back out.
Thanks. I am. What is it? What's today? Friday? Thursday? Thursday? Oh my god, it's Thursday. I have so much stuff to do. Anyway, now that I've had like a self-reprieve of depression, yeah, I guess that means my birthday is literally a week away. Oh, are you guys being cute in the chat? Let's see. You guys are being cute in the chat.
Sir, I want to hear it.
We do turn 30 next year. Old. And then everybody on TikTok's gonna tell me I'm too old to cosplay. They're already telling me that. Who am I kidding? Start your pharmacy class. Well, pharmacy is so fun. I didn't do all of pharmacy classes because my degree is a subdivision of pharmacy, and it's like a very niche subdivision. So, but for the most part, pharmacy is so cool, and it's also like people don't give it enough credit. It's a very difficult career to go into because you are literally micrograms away from like killing people. That sounds awful and super stressful, but it is like you are a very important human being when you're a pharmacist. Right? Isn't that crazy? So like the people creating the shows, animating the shows, and voicing the shows are super like age range from like young to like 50 plus years old. And yet cosplay, which is a subdivision of it, is the only thing with an age limit. Oh, bye. Have a good day. Pharmacy tech. That's pretty cool. Honestly, yeah. I was like, it's very convenient, especially if you have like specific prescriptions you need. Are you the youngest here? Maybe. Who knows? I was like, I'm not a... I got HBO Max. It's like, look at this movie you could be watching. I was like, I'm streaming HBO Max. Quit your shit. That's fair. Sometimes I'm like, it's rough because for me to like follow my career, I would basically have to stop cosplaying. And sometimes I'm like, I want that financial stability because working in cosplay is just so not financially stable. I was like, I think I make, especially COVID just, it's a bad time for me. But I was like, I make enough right now, but like things like the IRS and like tax paybacks and like unknown circumstances like medical bills or the USPS screwing me over every other month are things that you don't really expect, and they can put you in a hole really fast, which is stressful. But I do enjoy meeting everyone, and I do enjoy cosplay and creating and sharing that creation with you guys. So I still do it. It's some days it's rough, but some days it's really nice. So. From Max, what did we watch? We've been watching the Jurassic Park franchise again because I'm really like hype for the new movie to come out. Comes out June 10th. Go see it. So yeah, that's basically taken up my whole entire existence is Jurassic Park because I'm just really into dinosaurs. I was like so in the like list of things it's like dragons, and then dinosaurs are really close behind. And then snakes. Dragons, dinosaurs, snakes. I was like, it's the reptilian things for me. Oh, thanks, Velvet. I'm really glad. You know, I could do like a reward packaging stream if you guys want to do that. That would kill two birds with one stone because I would do the streaming thing, right? And I would also be working on getting like packages out. So you could do that if you guys are like, wow, this is fun. But if you're like, this is really boring, I could also just do something more fun and do that when I'm not on stream. Oh my god, you have to see Doctor Strange. It was so good. We've seen it twice, but to be fair, Liz works in a movie theater, so it's a little less like cumbersome for us to see them. Because since she works there, we don't have to pay for her movies. I'm trying to like, it takes me like 3 passes to actually read comments because I'm blind as shit. These are so tart. Is this even good for me? It's got no calories, which anything with no calories usually concerns me because I'm like, how does this taste the way it tastes with no calories? It's got literally nothing in it. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can actually see with this, like, it's so blurry, but this is so weird. What is this made out of? Water, natural and artificial flavors, caffeine, preservatives, 1 billion vitamins, creatine. Not intended for individuals under the age of 18. Right? I was like, I think it's worse for you when there's no sugar. It is Bang, but it's like a sour head. I don't know. The guy at Target told me to buy it, so because I hate conflict, I just agreed with him. I should probably drink my tea. I should have drank a little bit before I did that, but here we are. You like the close-up of my pores? Enjoy that. I have the worst. Oh. I'm a disaster. Right? Where's the percentages? Tea is definitely better for you than, right? This is a nice cup. It's got like a little pentagram in the bottom. This is just in the other room talking about Zhongli. I really didn't want to stream at the same time as her, but here we are. She was like, it's fine. And I was like, okay, I guess, baby. You say so. Anyway, so back to what I was saying earlier. This is my least favorite thing in wigs. When it's just like a layered color, and there's no transition into the next color. Because it looks so bad to me. I hate it. I love it when wigs are like dip dyed, or at least like this middle color is like more tapered. So I'll probably go in and razor this until it's like more even transition. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hate that. That looks so bad to me. Why is there a fruit fly on my phone? Excuse you? Who invited you? Nobody invited you. Be gone. I think this goes like here. And then I gotta get her little tassel for the forehead. This wig isn't too bad. I was like, the color is nice. It's got like a skin top. The bow is a little shady, but it's okay. Can you hear her like really well? I'm definitely more soft spoken, I think, unless I'm mad than Liz. So like my volume levels are definitely just naturally lower. Do I have a favorite Sailor Scout? Probably Uranus or Mars. When I was younger, it was Mars. And then when I got older, it was Uranus. And by older, I mean like when I was like 12. But I do like Sailor Moon, and she's great. But when I was younger, I was just like a rebel. I also had a phase where I was like obsessed with Sailor Pluto. Because I was like, oh no, the tragic, stuck in limbo basically guardian. I love her. I just go through phases. Neat. Anywho, oh, I want to show you guys this. For science, I don't believe you. I think that's a lie. I think you needed it for something else. Speaking of Power Rangers, did you see there's like a new, what is it? He's supposed to be like non-binary Power Ranger, and he is such a badass. He's got like a most intense. What's this smell so bad? Alright, well this will be washed. Anyways, this is what I'm going to use as the lining to Howl's coat. Why is there a fruit fly? How did you get in here? Angry. Anyway, this is going to be the lining to Howl's coat. It just got in, so I'm super excited. Because it means I can continue his coat, because he's just been on like a weird hiatus. But I was going to use that really busy fabric, and then I was like, you know, it is very Howl, but I kind of want to do my own thing with this coat. Like I want it to be very classy looking. So it's going to have this as the lining and the fabrics from Cosplay Fabrics that you saw in the last two videos, and then I'm gonna add like Swarovski. I don't know how you say that. I'm gonna add those to the corners of the diamonds after they've been top stitched. Yeah, it's gonna be real bougie. So, yee. And then lastly, I think there was another. Yeah, there it is. Neat. Weirdly enough, she's not screaming, that's just her like natural volume. This is the last wig that was sent as like a wishlist gift, and this one is going to be the most difficult wig to style, I think. This type of hairstyle, like for Ito, like his type of hairstyle, is very difficult to do without a lace front. But the wig itself isn't bad, and I did find the front's pretty bad. It's pretty rough looking. It doesn't look anything like Ito, but we're gonna make it work. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna make it work, right? It's a little fluffier. It doesn't look much better, but I think with a lot of TLC, I can make this work. If not, I have also found like a lace front version on AliExpress, and I will order that if I epically fail at this one. We'll see. But basically, I just want to do like some cost tests of these characters, but like I was like looking at like Kazo wigs, and all their wigs are like $40 to $50, and then you gotta ship them and everything, and I was like, I don't have the money to do like to invest in this many like cost tests, you know? So I was like, I'll just put some cheap Amazon wigs on the wish list, and whichever ones get bought, I'll do like makeup tests for those characters, and I'll just make the wigs work, right? So that is the plan. So that was all of my show and tell for the evening. My blanket. Yeah, go for it. Write me into your book, or thanks. All right, have a good night, Blood Ninja. You know, I've never considered the moms. I did consider cosplaying Hiccup for a while, and then I also considered cosplaying Toothless for a while, because I'm just obsessed with dragons. I actually bought all of the fabric to cosplay Toothless, and then never made it, which is the story of my life. But it would probably be pretty fun to cosplay the mom. She's cool. I vibe with her, like sacrificing your life to save the dragons kind of vibes. Are you sharing my wish list? Yeah. I don't even know if I've added any other things to that. Someone asked me last stream, they were like, add some stuff to it, and I'm like, I'll totally do that. And I never did. But I also said I was gonna go hide it, and I never did that either. So basically I'm failing at all parts. It is a very soft blanket. Negan likes to do his little sucky kitty thing on it. I feel like this music is too loud. Was the music too loud? I feel like maybe I get quieter. and the music's not doing anything wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, his little biscuit thing. Oh, enjoy your first con. I hope you have a good time. I don't actually go to cons for fun anymore, which is depressing in its own, considering I'm always cosplaying. Yeah, like we started like agreeing to like guesting so much that we just didn't have time in the schedule to go for fun anymore. What does my mug say? I like my coffee how I like my magic. For me, I guess that means sweet and sugary, but for most people, I think it's supposed to mean black. Donuts? Oh, I want donuts. Oh my gosh, you guys want to know something crazy? So I don't know if it's still there. I'm trying to show you guys. When I was Doctor Strange, right, I had to like super glue the hairline down. Oh, I'm gonna spill this tea. How did I get my own hair on my tea? Great. I should put this not here. And so I had to glue the hair down like 3 times, right? And the wig cap slid back while I was still gluing the hair down. I was like, it's fine if the wig cap is pressing right here for as many hours as I was in that costume. It was not alright because when I took off the wig, it had rubbed this area of my hair like raw, and it was like a little cut in my head. And I was like, what? And because of that, it like, the hair that was there, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a weird section. I'm so bad. I hate middle parts, by the way. So we're gonna try and make it so you can see what I'm talking about. Either way, it made like a bald spot because it was like a wound trying to heal. It looked so ridiculous. Do you see this like random dark spot? It's so weird. It's like, yeah. So anyway, moral of the story, don't wear your wig cap weird. I guess this doesn't look too bad. But yeah, don't wear your wig cap weird, or you'll have like a weird forehead wound and, I don't know, premature bald spot. Until it grows back, of course, but if it grows back. So I only drink straight espresso, right? So I don't never use these mugs. I actually use the little one that I had milk in. This is my little Bakugo espresso mug. So in the morning, if I gotta go, I'm just like 2 shots of espresso, like chug it, and then I go because it's like fast and efficient. But yeah. See, I feel like the middle part just makes me look old and kind of balding. Side note, I didn't tell you guys, but I cut a shit ton of my hair off. Look how short it is. It's like only here now. Got like this much off, which is nice because I'm no longer sitting on it. I also put some layers in it. I feel like I'm like word vomiting at you guys, but that was basically my only form of communication. Emo stuff. Yeah, I just usually like, I usually do this number where it's like right above this eye, and I just push it over. And that's usually where I exist hairstyle wise. But apparently it's not cool anymore to have side parts, according to TikTok or something. But I just feel like this looks very classy. That or like this one, this other side. I like the I look like a rip current or a wave. Oh, give your dog a good pet for me. So, fun fact, I've actually had a bunch of different hair colors, like red, purple, green, blonde, auburn, like a bunch of different hair colors, right? And I just got tired of like maintaining it, so I just went back to my natural hairstyle. But I look very strange with blonde hair. I think it's my complexion, but yeah. Also, it's very hard for my hair to go blonde because it's so dark naturally, and then keeping up the roots is rough. I don't know what to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh my god. So, I was going through my TikTok drafts, right? And I came across this dumb Bridgerton AU that was dreary that we did like a year ago, and I posted it because I was like, my page, no one can tell me what I can and can't do. And
you can't post that.
Liz thinks she can tell me what I can and can't do. And so anyways, I posted it and I was like, this is based off of this fic. And then someone was like, link me the fic. So I linked the fic because I'm not going to not link the fic. And then I was like, I never read the fic. That's what I did all evening last night in bed. Like I should have been sleeping at 2 a.m, but I was in bed reading that fic. I didn't even know there were Sailor Moon bands. It's a good fic. It is a very cute fic. And so, you know the plotline, so it's like all for friends to like fake dating to boyfriends fics, mostly all the time it goes they hate each other, so it's kind of like enemies to fake dating to lovers is my like ideal trope. So I like them to be like upset, but they both have like mutual interest in fake dating, so they decide to fake date for whatever reason, and then along the lines either one of them or both of them fall in love, or one was already in love and just being an asshole because they didn't know what else to do. And then, you know, one gets in too deep and they're like, oh no, and the other one's just like passive aggressive about it. They're in denial about their feelings. One's like gung-ho about the feelings, one's in denial. And then some drama happens and they're like, no, and then it's like very Hallmark movie where they're like, but actually yes, and the one friend steps in and is like, go for it, and then they're like, yes, and they meet up and they're like, let me tell you a story, and it's like, imagine that I was this random person, not me, is madly in love with this other person, and they're like, is that about you? And they're like, maybe. And they get together. That was convoluted, but either way, I love it. So it's pretty quick. It's a 7-chapter fic. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. A week or so. I'm so behind on everything. I guess this. Sorry, I was listening. Liz was talking about me, so I wanted to know what she was saying. Anywho, so yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm not gonna stay on for too long because I don't want to like overlap Liz's whole stream. But I did want to hang out with you guys, so. I get to a point during streams where I'm like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Just sitting here. Dreary. I do really like Dreary. I was like, there's just something about their dynamic that just does it for me. There's a few like character dynamics like that I enjoy. I think that's why I like Zhongli and Child so much, because it reminds me of that dynamic. But I've realized like a lot of my followers aren't there for Genshin, so whenever I do Genshin, they're like, and I'm like, because I have like all these plans, but I'm like, they're there and they're like, excuse me, my hero, por favor, and I'm like, okay. Don't get me wrong, I adore my hero, but I have so much better, so much of a better time with my hero if I'm not actively cosplaying it for the internet, because then people leave me alone and they're not bullying me on the internet for fictional characters. Yeah, we still talk to Sebastian and Elle. I think they've recently solidified like that name change. I hope. I think Sebastian might have been still on the fence about it. But oh, that's cute. I think I told you guys about this last stream, but I have so many CMV ideas. But getting it to where like it'll work out with our schedule, because Liz is at work half the time, and then when she gets home, like she's tired, she doesn't want to do anything. It's just difficult. It's difficult. But I do have that idea with like the two scenes, like the really dark and like probably kind of bloody one where it's just like I don't know characters still. I haven't decided characters, and it's just dramatic. It starts out, maybe there's like some fake cigarettes. They're on a break, and from work maybe, and then they're like attacked out of nowhere, right? And they wake up and there's just these foggy plastic sheets everywhere. There's blood everywhere. It's very dramatic, very like I don't know, Saw feeling, and then maybe like mafia boss, mafioso kind of vibes. And then there's interrogation. It's like dramatic and angsty, and I don't know where we're gonna go from there. I was like, I don't know if I want to make that shippy. It could be dramatic. Very like 90s storyline, mafia romance. If I make that shippy, but I don't know. Who knows? I thought it'd be fun. Your cat hit you in the head with it. That's rude. So I was so happy with the 2-part Clamp CMV we did, right? And nobody liked the first part with Allura. They only watched the second part with Keith and Lance. And I was like, so we figured out that like, unless it's Sesshomaru and Kagome, straight stuff does not do well for us at all. Do I like Shikamaru? Yeah, I like Shikamaru. He's cool. The Batman CMV we just worked on was probably the most effort and money we've ever put into a CMV. It was so expensive because we had to get like a Batman suit, and then the Airbnb from the beginning, and then all the prosthetic work and everything, and shooting for like, it was like, I think in total like a week's worth of shooting, which is not normal for CMVs. Usually we shoot it all in one day, or at most 2 days. But a week of shooting has never been done before for us, and it was crazy, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out, even if the quality is not really what I wished it would have been, because we shot it on iPhone. Oh, that's cute, Lawrence. Yeah, and then the other CMV we released this month was Shinkami, and that one we shot all in one day. So it's a little sped through because it's been a while since we've self-shot a full CMV in one day. So it's a lot more difficult because you don't have as many like cool panning transitions that you can do when you're just the both of you filming together, when you don't have a third person to kind of hold it or move it slightly where you need it to be moved. Good night, Alice. But I still thought it was pretty good. We had like a spicy scene with like cough syrup but we just like dumped out all the cough syrup and put grenadine in it, so it's funny. I was like, I need to add some comedic spice to this, so it's fun. I want to do a photo set, by the way, that's like Band AU Shinkami, but it might be a different pairing. Maybe I'll do like, I don't know, Totodeku. Maybe I'll have a poll on Patreon. But either way, I bought like a whole backdrop and a microphone and everything, and I have a bunch of like instruments already, so it'd be super easy for me to do like a Band AU. I think it would be fun. I'm glad. That one was really hard to find a song for, because we picked a song, but we didn't listen to the song all the way through, and map out scene by scene. So when we ended up putting it over the CMV at the end, it did not work at all. So we had to pick a song afterwards. So I spent like a bunch of days on like Shinkami Spotify playlists just trying to figure out something that would work. The cleanup was wild. I laid down a whole blanket underneath Liz before it, and we still had to like wash the blanket and then wash the floor. But if you guys could see one scenario in a CMV, what would it be? Because I have so many different scenarios in my mind, but I'm like, sometimes the scenarios I have don't translate to something people want to watch. Yeah, we just used a blanket, not a towel. I don't know why. We used the Cinemark blanket. It was like a fleece blanket. Alexa, volume 2. I still have a migraine. My migraine isn't getting any better. I wonder if it's the they're reading tiny text or staring at a ring light. Laura Olympus, so like Hades and Persephone kind of style, because that would be pretty good actually, because I could get a pomegranate. Yes, I might see if one of my like mods can make a channel for actually I will make the post. You know, I was like I'm gonna make a CMV like idea post on Patreon and I never did it. But tonight I'm gonna do it. If I don't do it, you can bully me on Discord. But tonight, after the stream, there will be a CMV idea Patreon post. I'm giving you guys all the bullying permission because I feel like if I'm bullied enough, maybe I'll get these things done. I'm so tired, guys. I'm always so tired. I drink so much espresso. I almost bought a delete costume the other day and then I looked at my finance and I was like, don't do it. I made a Ko-fi goal, right, and it was Ningguang. And it got 1%. It said there for a month, it was a 1%. Which is hilarious. Nobody wants Ningguang. I want Ningguang, that's it. What'd you do on stream? I slept. I just took a nap. It was a napping stream. Everyone can just join the stream, right? And then you hook up your phone and then we all just take a nap together. And that's the whole stream. I wonder if that goes against any guidelines or if that's just acceptable. If you could just take a nap on stream and nobody would mind. Oh, you'll still get Ningguang content. That's what the wig is for. We just got, me and Liz got matching lingerie sets so we could do Beto and Ningguang set because we're like, if we do a Beto Ningguang set, we can promote it on Patreon and OnlyFans. It can be like a set that goes either way, which is pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna do. It's like a pretty cute like lingerie set too. People do sleeping streams? Dang. I'm clearly missing out on the optimal content I could be giving you guys. Just me sleeping or me like eating or I don't know. Silent ASMR. Which I'm going to figure out what it is after the stream. We Google it. Birdie wing golf. No, I don't. What's that?
One look. I'll show you one look. I love Zoolander.
What is she talking about? I like to just sit and listen to her streams because all of a sudden she's like a some strange movie character, and I'm like, how did this happen? How'd you get there? Negan's like coddling the charging cord because I guess it's warm because it's trying to charge my phone. And I feel like him using it as a pillow is not great for the charger itself, but he's very pleased with how warm it is. Oh, hello, welcome to stream. Thanks for popping in even though you're at work. A new anime centered around golf. You know, I'll look that up. Some tension. I do enjoy some good tension. Will Ferrell served. I don't know if Will Ferrell serving is something I hear often, but Liz is just a mess. Literally, so it's really funny. We were talking earlier when she got off of work, and I was like, what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the story I made about her playlist about like POV, you're madly in love with Doctor Strange or something, and I was just like, she's like, my one sliver of bi is Doctor Strange, and I was like, no, your one sliver of bi is a ton of old men. Because Liz likes women and a ton of really old men actors, and she goes, Tom Hiddleston's young, and I was like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not young. She was like, well, that guy from Moon Knight, and I was like, you're not helping your case. Benedict Cumberbatch. No, none of them are young. She's just really into old men. So. Oh no, third shift does seem sucky. I used to do first shift before I started, because my job previous to this was like salary, so it was just like, I don't know what it counts as, but the shift that's like 9 to 5, is that like a main shift? I don't know what that shift is, second shift maybe? But my job prior to that was Starbucks, and I had like the first shift was like, you had to be there at 4, but you got off at like 11, I think. Yeah, I think it was, you got off at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. It was only like a 6 or 7 hour shift, but it was god awful because I had to get up at like 3 a.m. to be there at 4 a.m. to open at 5 a.m. We got this Twitch message, and it was like, well, our joint, I'm actually not gonna say that because I don't want to like give anything away. Either way, on one of our Twitches, we got this message of this guy, and he's like, I love you both. Like, are you looking for someone to just buy you pretty things? And I was like, damn. He just really said both. I was like, we never saw the message, so we never responded. We just thought like, why this one fruit fly is gonna make me commit. Sir, you are going to be my 13th reason. I need you to leave me alone. You're bothering me. I don't know who Connor is. Anywho, what are you guys got have any like really good I don't know how I'm gonna be able to look through these, but what's your favorite fan fiction trope? Like, excuse you, please leave me alone. Hey, hey, buy me dinner first, sir.
All you need to remember about Angel is that they forced Angel and Spike to interact with each other, and then they made Angel into a Muppet, and it was great. So that was like the best thing.
Liz really likes Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she likes Buffy and Spike, right?
Angel is
And then I think she might like Angel and Buffy a little bit. But I'm like, Angel and Spike.
Buffy was like really bittersweet, but like it was nice to know that although like the city she was sent to was gone at the end, the Hellmouth was finally looking.
So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys scenarios since we're hanging out here.
It's cool to know that at the end it wasn't an end, but a beginning. But I
The acoustic in this house. What does that sound like? I don't know what I'm gonna have to like replay the audio. Oh, and this house is great. The acoustic. Yeah, she's literally on the absolute other side of the house. Like, you have to walk to the other side of the house to like the front door, and then turn right, and then go down a hallway, and then it's at the very end of that hallway is the stream room, and it's just she's very enthusiastic.
I know everyone's like, in-game is the best friend, but I did not like Willow's story.
See, I was like, Angel Spike could be pretty angsty and pretty good, and like.
And it sounds awful because I should like Tara because like she's actual like representation in a show, but she's literally a salty cracker character.
You just got into fanfics? That's crazy. Fanfics are great because they're like little books, like little sexy books of characters you already have emotional bonds to. And I think because people are like, well, why don't you read actual books? And I was like, the literal ability of these fanfiction writers is equivalent most times to authors, and they're just giving you like published author quality content of characters you already love for free. And I was like, that's insane to me. Fanfiction writers are the MVPs of everything. I was like, anyone who bothers a fanfiction writer deserves to step on a Lego, because they're doing the absolute most for the absolute least. Oh, I love Hanagram. I have so many suits, so I could easily be Hannibal. Just finding the time to do it. I was like, I also feel like I'm gonna look really silly as Hannibal, just because I'm not good at old man makeup, but I think it would be fun. Right? See, and if you write fan fictions, you're a superior human being because you're doing the most for the least. That is my whole argument there. Doesn't it sound like she's right next to me? That's crazy. I feel like I sometimes get loud, like I get excited and my tone's very loud, but for the most part I have a very like low energy way of speaking, which is probably not great for streaming. I think you're supposed to be like high energy and like interactive and have something to say for most of the awkward silences that I put you guys there. But I don't know, I just kind of vibe. That's the whole point of today's stream, is just vibing. Whether or not I vibe for every stream, that's not what we're talking about right now. Spicy red human sauce. I've never actually, so no, that's not true. I have read a few fics on Wattpad. Back when we used to like read the fan fictions that were written about us. I haven't read a fan fiction that's about us in ages now. Just because we don't have the time to do it. But that's the only fan fiction I think I've ever read on Wattpad. I mostly read AO3 fanfictions, just because I really like the interface of AO3, and I don't really like the interface of Wattpad, but... Oh, I'm glad. Welcome to my chill stream. That's all we're doing. We're hanging out. I'm drinking tea, abandoning my bang, but you know, that's okay. I feel like bang wasn't a good choice for the headache to begin with, but I may grab a BC powder and just one of those, so maybe my headache will be better. If I ever get a chance, I will definitely look up one of those. That is a wild arrangement of fandoms. Very impressive. 10 out of 10. I love the sheer diversity between Alvin and the Chipmunks, My Hero, and Jelsa. Is that TMNT? Like, I got Ninja Turtles, I got Chipmunks, I have Disney. I drank too much tea and I have to use a restroom. I might use the bathroom and grab a BC powder and I'll be right back. Allie, that's actually really cute. You know, I bet you made the waiter's night though, so I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'm very swift. I have a turn. I have such a migraine, guys. It's the only thing that does anything for migraines for me, by the way. Why is this so cropped? Why is my head so cropped here? That's better, kind of. Maybe. This isn't for you. Hey. Hey. Look how old I look from this angle. Look at all these lines. Ugh, I'm an old man. I've entered my old person era. This really isn't for you, sir. I promise it's not for you. You can't have this. Lay down. I wonder if I can take this with tea. I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, Cass, that sounds fun. Oh, this tastes so bad. Did you guys ever do the cinnamon challenge when you were a teenager? Disgusting. Great. 10 out of 10. Yeah, ours look like this. Oh, God. Disgusting. Anyway, that was like doing the cinnamon challenge because you're throwing a bunch of powder in your throat. And in theory, that should make you choke. And it does make me choke every single time. Also, this is cherry flavored. Does not taste like cherries. It tastes like ass. It tastes like someone shit on cherry and then fed it to you. So, delicious. Negan's little ear is just in the stream. I was easily, I guess not bullied into doing stupid challenges in high school, but people would be like, why are you scared? And then I would immediately do it. It was so dumb. There was like this one challenge where you put salt on your hand and then ice, and the chemical reaction between those two things causes a burn. And we would put salt on our hands, then put the ice, and then see how long you could hold it. It was terrible. Do not do that. I was like, you're literally giving yourself very intense, like, hypothermic burn. And I still have a scar from it. You can't really see it anymore, but it was like this whole area. Was it that hand or this hand? It was one of these hands. I don't know. Either way, most of it, the scar has gone away, but it was a solid scar for about 7 years of my life. Yeah, I just had to be like the biggest and baddest ridiculous human in high school. I was like, I had like some stupid reputation thing to uphold so people wouldn't bother me or anyone I was protecting in high school, so that's where that came from. See, you know, had I had parents watching me, I probably wouldn't have done nearly as many stupid things as I did as a teenager. But yeah, there was no one there to say, you probably shouldn't do that, so I was just a wild card. Yeah, you know, I never heard that one, so never did that one. We did blow up a bunch of condom as water balloons and throw them at each other in high school. That was wild. This is the nicest sweater, by the way. It's by Yurei. Oh, I haven't showed you guys. I got this Zhongli necklace, right? It's by the same person who made this sweater. And it is the cutest thing. I've ever seen in my life. It's like this. It's got like cherry blossoms, like these flowers, and then it's got a little chunky shangli, and it's got this on it as well. And it's just, but it's like a little bar necklace. Very cute. 10 out of 10. So it's so crazy. So I went from being in a military household, right? So you had to be 15 minutes early. Everything had to be done. Lights out at a certain time. 2-minute showers. Like crazy, like ridiculous nonsense. And then there was a bunch of like weird survivalist stuff. And just a bunch of very weird shit. And then I got kicked out, and that was a whole nother universe because, and then it was zero, it was all this control, right? You were under the weight of all this control, and then there was no control at all. And I just erupted into like mayhem, sheer mayhem. And you know, I think it turned out all right, but definitely, it was definitely a wild time in my life. This blanket is so soft. I'm very much like a snake where I like to be like, I like cold weather, but when I'm inside of the house, I like not cold weather, because I like it to be kind of like cozy. But was just like a cold weather fiend, so she's like AC on, fan on, and I'm like, oh, so I've got my sweater and my fuzzy blankets and everything. But at the same time, Liz doesn't like cold weather outside. Well, I love cold weather outside, like snow and stuff, so I can be outside in the snow for forever and it doesn't really bother me. But it's like artificial cold that bothers me. So the snakes have they're in one room, and there's no fan on or anything in that room, and they have a heat controlled tanks. Each of them have separate heat controlled tanks, and it maintains like humidity and warmth and everything. So even if the house is really cold, the snakes aren't really cold. The only time we would have an issue is if, say, the power went out. But if the power went out, the AC would also go out. So there's really no issue there in terms of keeping them like warm and toasty. And when we end up going away for like cons and stuff, we turn the AC off, so it stays pretty like warm in the house. And then it's like way easier to make sure like nothing goes wrong. Like if one of their lights go out, there's no issue because the house is pretty warm to begin with. It's like 80, 85 without the AC on, at least. It's 63 degrees. Oh, I would die. Our house is 74 degrees right now. Anything below 72 and I'm kind of chilly. I actually really liked Base because like you got discounts on stuff, and like the, what do you call it, the Navy Exchange kind of just had everything you needed in one place. It was like a mini mall. And then like, what do you call it, the grocery was always pretty fresh, and the gym was free, and it had like racquetball stuff and swimming and everything like that. But I don't really miss it, but I enjoyed it when I was younger, at least. trying to decide what we're gonna make tonight. So I'm either gonna make shepherd's pie for dinner, or I'm gonna make like a beef burrito bowl, or I don't know. When I get off with you guys, I'm gonna make dinner. So when Liz gets off stream, she can eat something, and then maybe we can edit something. Side note, I started reading Killing Stalking. Still not a fan, but I'm pushing through. So I'm seeing if I can get past this, like the beginning part that I don't really like, and see if it gets better. But I had a lot of positive feedback. People are like, please finish it, read it. It's like a great psychological thriller, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I'll read it. And I was like, I do like the horror aspect of it, and we already talked about like cosplaying the characters because it was like it was received well as like a thought. But I'm gonna read a little bit longer. Liz has gotten a little bit farther than I have. That's because I get easily distracted by like ships that I just genuinely enjoy. Oh no. Do I have any Voltron drafts, like TikTok drafts? See, I'm in it for the ending because I want to know how it ends. Like, those kind of storylines always have me like, but how does this end? Which is how I made it through all of Warehouse, because Warehouse was wild too and like super messed up. But I was like, I really need to know why this is happening, and I want to know how this ends. So I read the whole thing, and I was like, but honestly, there's not much I won't give a chance. I have like very few like hard lines, like things that I won't read, because I'll read stuff that I'm not a huge fan of, if it's like recommended to me by a friend, and if there's like something that makes up for that line that I'm not a fan of. I think funny enough, my most like the plot line I guess I don't like the most for my hero fanfictions is villain Deku becoming a villain because of Bakugo and not All Might, because I see where people come from, where they're like, oh, he bullied him and everything, but All Might being up, like being his hero, right? And being on top of the roof and being like, you can't be a hero, kid. I was like, that would turn me into a villain. I was like, Deku is a stronger person than I am, clearly. But yeah, I was like, and the only reason I don't like the like Bakugo route that people go with that is because I just think the All Might route is more realistic. But who knows? Well, welcome back to the stream. It's much less exciting. We're just sitting and talking. Yes, I just have to figure out a wig for Sangwoo. I was just gonna buy an Amazon one. Hope for the best. Cause maybe I'll put that. I wonder if this is dead. Are you dead, sir? Or are you alive? Oh, you're alive. 31%. Hell yeah. That's enough, right? Let's see. Sing Woo wig. Just how you like it. Oh, those are cute. What is that? Is that like a sparkler? I don't know what I'm looking at. It's spinning too fast. It looks cool though. It looks kind of like a windmill. Entirely inside. Okay, these don't look too bad. They kind of look like Jean from, whatchamacallit? I wonder if there's any for Prime. There's not a single Sang-woo wig on Prime. That's so interesting. There is an Edward one. Look at this. This wig is called Love at First Bite. That's how I feel like I look in men costumes. Like, I feel like that's exactly how I look when I just look like a guy. I actually love that picture. That's great. Let's see. What does this wig look like? I don't like that one. My nose is running because I have a headache, and I don't know why that happens, but every time I have a migraine, my nose runs. Couldn't explain to you why that happens, but it does. This kind of looks like Sang-woo's hair. What is this picture? So let's look at the review pictures. This is not a good wig at all, actually. Ooh, never mind. Alright, so there's none for Prime, but let's see. Jeez, these have the most insane shipping. The wig doesn't look too bad, though. Let's see if it looks... There's no reviews on any of these wigs. That is insane. Let's see. June 17th, June 17th, June 17th. This is the only one with more than 15 reviews. Poor quality, not so great. Great. Where do you guys get Sang-woo wigs? Alright, let's see. I'm a sexy... Thanks, guys. I try to be a sexy dude. I try really hard. What's my best moment with Liz? So it's actually, weirdly enough, before we started dating, we went to Wyoming, and there was like one day we were just like kind of exploring, right? And there's like a moment where we were just sitting on this log on top of a mountain, just sitting with each other, like looking off at the scenery. And I was like, that like moment replays in my mind a lot. I was like, it was really nice. But also the night that we got together, technically, plays a lot in my mind, because it was like I had resigned myself to like just being friends, and we'd fallen asleep, and then in the middle of the night she'd like woken up to use the bathroom, and then she'd come back and we were like laying down, and then it was just, she like turned over and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and there was just like a moment where like everything just kind of like hit the fan, and then you know, the rest is history. But it was a very saucy adventure. I would love to do Kim Possible and Shigo, but I know someone's gonna get mad at us and be like, she's in high school, you can't do that. I love shipping Kim Possible and Shigo. I think they're a great ship. I follow them too. I think I'm just gonna have to look. Maybe I'll go to the beauty store tomorrow, see what I can find. The whole story of like what, like how we met. Well, no, you guys already know how we met. Like, what do you guys want to know? I was like, because it was a wild adventure finally getting together. It was a lot of like really heavy hinting on my part, and then being like, this is not gonna work. Like, it's just not, and it's not in the cards, and then me giving up, like physically giving up completely, and then it working out somehow in the end. See, that's what I said, and everyone's like, "Mom, mom, mom." So I looked up John wigs instead, and they're not that great either, if I'm being honest. This is difficult. So, not really. Basically, I never like explained that I had a crush on Liz to Liz. I was just heavily flirting, excessively, like an excessive amount of flirting, right? And she was like pretty reciprocating of the flirting, and then one night, I guess like I'd crossed some like line. I think I was getting too up in our bubble because at that point we hadn't kissed outside of cosplay. And I guess I was like given too many like I'm gonna kiss you vibes, and she was like, you can't cross this line. And I was like super stressed because like at this point, like, because we used to like wrestle, you know. We would wrestle, and it was so like blatantly like gay, but we'd be like wrestling, and like I'd pin her down, and then like we'd just like antagonize each other, right? And I was like internally screaming because like I had a crush at this point, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting in way too deep for this. And then at some point, like, she was like, you can't cross this line, and I was like, shit, I fucked up, I went too far, blah blah. So I pulled back, and like for a week I didn't like get in her bubble or anything, so she wouldn't be uncomfortable and whatnot. And then a week later was when we had like a Patreon Netflix party, right? And that was the night that she ended up waking up, and it became aggressively obvious that she did want to cross that line. And then so we did, and then I, assuming, because she told me, she was like, I'm not into flings and everything, so if we cross the line, we're dating. So I thought we were dating. Clearly she didn't think we were dating until like 2 months later when we were at sushi, and she was just like talking, and I was like, yeah, I told this person we were dating, and then she's like, we're dating? And I was like, what do you think we've been doing for 2 months? And she's like, oh, I don't know, I was just seeing where it went. And I was like, seeing where it went? I was like, you're the one who said relationship only. It was very funny. She's a mess, basically. It's the moral of that story. I am looking at more wigs. I'm looking for saying wig while I'm telling you guys stories. It is very Liz. So I was like heavily flirting, by the way. I don't understand how she didn't know that I was into her. Ridiculous. And here we are, yeah. So after that sushi date, she was like, we're dating. And I was like, we've been dating. So I consider that one night as the anniversary, and I don't know. I don't know what she considers it. Welcome back. I don't know if you were here before, but I hope your graduation was good. Or basically a disaster. It was like, it was very much like a it felt not real because the whole like week where I was like pulling back after she was like, you can't cross this line, I was like, you know, this feels like a fan fiction moment, and I was like, maybe I can bounce back from this. I was like in denial. I was like, it's fine, it'll work out in the end, and it did work out. It didn't have to, but it did, so it was cool. Oh, for splicing 2 wigs? I do both. Like, I'll just like, I'm so blatantly obvious because I'll just be like, I'll just do like massive amounts of compliments, but like very saucy compliments. Like I'll just be like, you look good. And like things like that, or I'll be like, I'll just go up and like squeeze her waist or something, or I'll just like caress her cheek. It's very obvious. I was not being subtle at all. 2-toned wig, short. You know what? I wonder if my Dakaichi wig would work for Sangwoo. I was very determined. What annoys me about this? Yeah, it's like a Tetris game. It was all like fuckboy moves. 100%. I feel like my Dakaichi wig would work for him. It totally would. Maybe. We definitely have to like tease it some. Oh my god, my makeup was so bad back then. I look so young. Oh god. I always look at our old CMVs and I'm like, good god. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll just try and do that if I can't find anything at the wig store. I don't look young now. I look old. I look like someone's mom. I look like I'm dropping a 5-year-old off at preschool every day. Yeah, I was like, I don't know where all that energy went. I'm glad it's, I don't even know where that energy came from because I was so like beat to shit at the beginning of COVID. That I don't even know how I found the energy to flirt that much. I think at that point I was like, you know what? Nothing in my life could go worse. I have nothing to lose. Let's just do it. And that's where my mindset had to have been, because I was just struggling with life in middle of 2020. So I guess I was just like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. So I was just like, flirting it is. Bringing out the Chadtacular. So I feel like I wanted to do something on here and I just didn't do it. Nah. Oh, I was gonna go see what was even on my wish list. Maybe get rid of it. My wish list is so weird. It's so random. Like there's a Gandalf wig, and then there's like a weird pirate shirt. Then there's some LED lights for streaming, and then there's ceremonial matcha blends, because I really like making matcha like that way with the bowl and the whisk and everything, just very like traditionally. I could show you guys the so this is like one of the things on the wish list, but I already bought the versions of this we're using for so this is the one on the wish list, right? This color. But what I bought, we got this one for Liz, and that's gonna be Beto, and then let me see the other colors. And I got this one for Ningguang. So I thought that'd be pretty to do them in like matching lingerie and whatnot. So that'll be that set, and that'll be June's spice set, or this month's spice set if we get our act together. So I know, because I've gotten questions why there's a Sukuna costume on my wish list, even though I have a Sukuna cosplay. It's because I want to destroy it. I don't want to destroy the one I worked really hard to make, but I wanted to destroy that one and like covered in blood and everything. But I really don't want to cover the one I worked really hard on in blood, so there's a second one on there for nonsense. Stream stuff, a random Scottish knife dagger. I'm gonna be honest, the deeper I go, Voldemort is still here. Listen, I have a full prosthetic for Voldemort that I've never done anything with. This red blazer, right, is it was supposed to be for Lewis from Beastars, if you guys remember that. I was really into that. I read the whole thing. This 3-pack of like cardigan clips was supposed to be for Zhongli, but I figured out a alternative for Zhongli. It's also really good for capes if you guys use capes. Oh, thanks. Actually, it was supposed to be like a natural kind of makeup. I used like a little Misha, I think it's Misha, BB cream thing, because I wanted like a lighter alternative to like my heavy foundation. So just did BB cream and some eyeliner, light eyeshadow, and some other thingies. Stop. I don't even know who I would wear the burgundy one as. I just put it on there. Literally, like, you guys are gonna get that sway set, so you don't have to buy anything off the wish list. Like, we already have the white and black set. I also don't ask me why I did this, but let me go look at my purchase. I think I already told you guys about this. I ordered the most ridiculous how do I look at orders? Set of lingerie, like 2 sets of it. I've ordered one for me and I ordered one for Liz. And it's so ridiculous. I don't know who we're gonna do it as. Why I ordered this? Partially because I'm a simp and I want to see Liz in this cow outfit. But also partially because I was like, we could put someone in this cow outfit. And I was like, if I just buy this cow outfit, she won't wear it. But if I put the cow outfit on too, she'll totally wear it. And then I get to see her in a cow outfit. So I bought 2 of them, 2 sets. We're going to see if they actually fit because there was only one size. So I know it'll fit Liz because everything fits Liz. I don't know if it's going to fit me. We're going to find out. I'm a lot wider than Liz is. Do they have cat ears now? That's pretty great, actually. Listen, it'll be a set eventually. I just don't know what characters to do as the cows. I was thinking about Ganyu and Shenhei. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that name, but I thought it would be a cute idea. Alternatively, we could put anybody in a cow outfit. Who do you guys think deserves to be in a cow outfit? Yeah, I was like, Ganyu kind of like suits it, right? And I already have a Ganyu wig, so I would just have to get, what do you call it? Shenhei's wig. And then the outfit's already bought because I have no semblance of control in my life, so. I'm always like, I could make content out of this and I buy it. And I'm like, why did I buy this? Sometimes I like return it and then I'm like, I don't need this. But other times I'm like, I will make use of this. Gojo and Kakashi. Oh god, you guys are... Nothing you guys suggest to me is something I can promote and expect anyone to sign up for. And be like, in this month, we have our Gojo x Kakashi shoot in cow outfits. Maki. I do really love Maki. I did ask, so that one's on me. Honestly, you know what? If you guys want it, you guys can have it, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones who are supporting these crazy ideas. So if you're happy, I'm happy. Let's see. What did I want to search? I wanted to search like a fake bat. Like a plastic bat, maybe. Full size fake bat. None of these are fake. Metal. Solid wood. Oh wait, foam. Okay. Plastic. What do you think is less painful if I accidentally hit Liz with it? Foam or plastic? Maybe foam. I feel like all the patrons, all of you together, when like you have a million brain cells apart, right? And then you guys get together, and when we're all together, there's one shared brain cell. I'm pretty good. How are you? Well, I don't know why I'm asking. You just told me you were good. But yeah, we're doing all right. Hive mind. See, I told you, a single shared brain cell. Yeah, no, like a bat for saying boo, since I haven't seen him use anything else yet. Let's see. Self-defense bat? Damn, okay. What if I just search foam bat? Foam full size bat. Why is there not a single full-sized baseball bat? Don't like parents not want their children having like an actual bat, or do they want them having an actual bat? I feel like this should be a more popular search, if for anything, for children. Foam wood bat. Is saying woo's bat metal or or wood? I can't remember. I think it was wood, but I could be losing my mind. I was like, I know it's like a weird color. I thought it was like green, but I can't remember if it was like green wood or green plastic. Aw, have a good night, Blood Ninja. I'm glad you liked the stream. Can I help you, sir? Oh, I should go to the gym too, but I have a migraine, so it might not happen today. I did my kickboxing for the day, so I think that's enough exercise for today. But enjoy your gym time. Ooh, Walmart does? That might be a place I have to check out. Can I help you, sir? Why is your butthole in my stream? Hey, cover that. Sir, this is a PG stream, thank you. Hell yeah. Yeah. I always do kickboxing throughout the whole month because it usually like aids with cramps and stuff like that, so it's a pretty good time. It sucks though, working out, but besides that, it's not too bad. The benefits are nice. Someone made this killing stalking at you, but they made Sangwoo, Jean, and Yunboom Levi, and it's very interesting. he's just like, do you want to sit in my lap? This is where you'd like to be? Go ahead. Okay. You can help me look for stuff. Top 20 most violent and gory manhwa webtoons, and the cover photo is Killing Stalking. I actually want to see this list. Number 1, Superior Day. If you're a fan of thrillers and grotesque, sinister serial killers, you'll love this manhwa. Here, the gore isn't on every page, as most panels will feel like they are portraying everyday life, but when the killing scenes appear, they will send shivers down your spine and make you stare in utter shock at the sheer horror of this victim's fate. Sensible souls, beware. Damn. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're kind of just hanging out. A nice kitty on the lap. I want him to be in the stream. I wonder if I could like lower this a bit. Ugh. This is very attractive framing of me. Look at him. He's so ridiculous because most of the time he's just being a little brat, and sometimes he's like cuddly, but it's definitely on its own time. Dang, obviously I'm not like an entrepreneur of the horror manhwa degree because I don't know any of these. So number 1 was that Superior Day, and then number 2 is called Vigilante, and then number 3 is Dark Hole, Another Survivor. Number 4 is See No Evil. Number 5 is called Jack Frost. Amityville High School. Oh no. 6 is called Bastard. 7, A Useless Villain. 8, Delusional Boy. 9, Weak Hero. 10, Hive. 11, Red Rum 327. 12 is Unhinged. 13 is Killstagram. 14, Dead Life. 15, Cursor. 16, Priest. Where the hell is Killing Stalking on this list? Killing Stalking is 19. Dang, it is at the bottom of this list. Yeah, I guess I'm not made for the horror manhwa genre. But I like horror movies, it's so strange. Yeah, he's like, what's this? What is this in my lap? He like lays like this, like his like face is in the blanket and his leggies are like this. It's very cute. He's a good baby when he wants to be, which is 1% of the time. 99% of the time he's a little piece of shit, so there has to be that 1%. But yeah, so honestly I feel like, you know that CMV scenario I was talking about with like the the alleyway and like the like hitting over the head thing, and then the tarps with like blood and everything and mafioso thing. I think that would work really well for killing stalking, honestly, but it's very like out of canon, so I wonder if anyone would like it. I don't really know how that fandom is. This is one like fruit fly, and I think it's bothering me because the ring light's on, but it is driving me up a wall. Negan is so warm that I'm like perishing mildly. Killing stalking TikToks. Oh god, I don't know where that's gonna lead me. Down like a rabbit hole I don't want to be down. Probably. That's fair. You know, my least favorite like creature to stumble upon is scorpions. I don't like scorpions. I think there's just nothing cute about them, you know? Sometimes spiders can be cute. Nothing is cute about a scorpion. It's got his like tail, right? It's got a little lobster hands. Absolutely not. Angry face. Its little like segmented body. No, there's nothing about it that appeals to me. I don't like them. Not one bit. Angry. Why are you so rude? I just want to pet you. You're such a bully. You're on my lap. Don't look at me. Oh god, that sounds awful. Is that like a little emoji of a scorpion? Stop that. Where are you going? What are you doing? Sir. Can I help you? What are you doing? Don't you get on that. You're gonna knock the stream over. Hey. Can I help you? He's just sitting at the edge of the stream, looking at what's holding up the phone, and I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. He hates being pointed at, or like... Why are you such a brat? You know that? You're a brat. That's some brat energy. What can we talk about? I don't know what to talk about now. I've run out of things to talk about. I should probably just get off. At this point, we're basically napping. I'm basically asleep. Oh, I did want to ask one thing. I wanted to open up the print store. Liz is still streaming, so when I get off, you guys can go over there. If you can go, you can go over there right now. Because I promise she's probably playing Genshin. It's a lot more fun than whatever I'm doing. Oh no! I have taken the BDSM test before. I don't really remember I know my results were pretty wild. I could take it again. We could take it together. Yeah, I was like, I haven't opened the print store in a really long time, and people were asking about it, but I wanted to get all of the backlog Patreon rewards out first. But I was going to do an order for the print store along with like my Patreon order, so I didn't have to buy prints twice. I could just buy everything I needed for the print store opening and Patreon, package Patreon rewards, ship out Patreon rewards, and then open the print store and go from there. Is the plan. But what prints do you guys want? In the print store. I'm a dedicated human being, guys. Is this a real baseball bat or a fake baseball bat? I can't actually tell. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go to like Walmart if I want like a fake baseball bat, I think. Fake baseball bat. Don't ask me how I'm still looking for this. Tuxedo Mask, Sakura, Sasuke, Shinkami. We actually haven't done a shoot of those two together. I want to so bad because I made that whole costume, and Liz has the whole costume for Usagi, so I'm like, please. Oh, you know, I'm actually gonna see if I can shoot Loki in like on location in his like the outfit I just finished, because I didn't really get to shoot him at Hallmet, and I would like to shoot him because I put a lot of work into it. Hermione Draco. Okay, I'll throw one of those up. Good to know, good to know. Doctor Strange definitely will be up there. I'll see if I have a Jason Todd actually. I want to reshoot him. So fun fact. The issue I'm having with like getting the Jason Todd helmet hopefully will be resolved by mid next week, and if it's not, then I'll file like a report and just make one myself, like finish a helmet myself, and then I'll shoot like him because I got like a really fancy wig and everything for him. Songli and Child. Oh my god, so we actually, I guess we could do, would you guys like the assistant CEO Zhongli and Child? Because that's the only thing we've shot so far. As for Ayato and Thoma, it would also be an AU shoot, but probably be like Canon Ayato and Maid Thoma, or Canon Thoma and Maid Ayato. But if that's okay, I can put that into the store too. You know, it would be a good ship. Howl X Human Calcifer. That'd be a good ship. Or Blonde Howl X black haired Howl. Let's see. Gender. Age. Short and simple test, or no, we're gonna do maximum accuracy from a longer test. Show all questions. Right? It would work. It totally would work. I do have Haruka and Michiru. That one set I did when they're in like the jackets and stuff against the brick wall. I do have Velma and Daphne. It's all spice though, if that's okay. I do have a lot of Batman. He was not a popular print at cons, wildly enough. I don't think anyone's ever bought a Batman print at a con. Is my boyfriend bulletproof? I don't have a boyfriend. So maybe, in theory, he could be. Because he doesn't exist, so bullets really can't hurt him. Any Scooby content? You know, I should just do Scooby content. I've got this like really pretty 14 karat gold Scooby-Doo tiny pendant that was bought for me a few years ago. And it's time to bring that out of the closet. This test is wild. I forgot how wild it was. could do mystery packs again. What's going on? Hold on. We're gonna lift this up so I can see the chat better. It's not bothering me yet. We'll see where it goes, though. I'm not here to kink shame anyone. If you are into that, that is totally fine. I don't know if Twitch is where I would what do you call it? Explore those things that you're into, but I'm not here to judge. Side note, have you guys seen Heartstopper? Because Liz is talking about it, and I actually really, really loved that show. It was very cute. You should very much watch it. If you guys haven't watched Heartstopper, I definitely suggest it. I haven't seen the webtoon. I only watched the show. Any webtoon cosplays? There's a bunch of webtoon cosplays I want to do. As for Liz doing them with me, I don't know. I really want her to do 19 Days with me, though. That's fair. Honestly, sometimes I just feel like watching my comfort shows too, so I totally understand that. It is so good. It takes wild. Yeah, suggest one. Lore Olympus would be super fun. I did Lore Olympus a while back. I did Myth, and I also did Hades. But revisiting that would be great because my makeup skills are a lot better now than they used to be. "19 Days" is about like, it's like it follows one relationship at first, and then it follows like two relationships later on in the storyline. But it's basically just like bros being bros, and then there's some pining, and then it becomes slowly mutual pining. But like, it's so like low key and like slow burn kind of writing, but it's like really cute. I enjoy it a lot. I like the second couple more than the original couple, but they're both really cute. How shiny my face is, by the way. I'm so oily right now. It's probably because I'm just perishing. Hold on. We're gonna powder. Oh my god, do you guys want to see my powder? It's perishing. I dropped it, right? And look at it. It's so bad. But I have yet to be able to like buy another one. Just look at it. It's so bad. It's fine. It's just like my life. Look at it. This is a physical representation of my life. It's just my broken powder thing. Get your tease down. Look at that. It totally gets rid of my contour though. That's fine. I'm just gonna look like a blob. A not chiseled blob. It's fine. It is ColourPop. It's like the Pretty Fresh, and I really love it. I have to order my color online because they don't sell it in stores, and that's why I haven't got a new one, and I'm just using my shattered one, but it's okay. Yeah, that's how I feel mentally too. So we can be twinning with that. At 67%. You know, I have been really hungry today too. I've snacked like a million times. Well, thanks for the bits. Grab some snacks. I really want a snack. I don't know what to eat though. It's snack time. Snack and BDSM test time. This is optional stuff. Help us improve the quiz. Feel free to skip it. Alright, so I've gotten my results. Strawberries and whipped cream. I actually have whipped cream. Don't have strawberries. I got my results. Let's see, I want to read these before I tell them to you guys, so I see how bad it is. Yeah. I don't know if I should check that. Oh god. This test is like a call out post. But it also makes me look very bad, I think. How do I screenshot? Oh, no, that's not how I do it. How do you screenshot on an iPad? Am I stupid? My results are amusing to me, to nobody's surprise. I did it. Alright, so it is that. Alright, got it. See, I was trying to do it and it was just locking it. Let me see, do I even have Discord on here? I don't even think I have Discord on the iPad. totally don't. Oopsie. Two ships that you love in romance completely? Like ship tropes, you mean? Oh god, I have zero idea what my password is. Or my login for this is. Shit. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna give up. Nope, I don't remember it. Obviously, so we're not logging in. Lesbo ship and straight ship. Are you just talking about specific ships? I was like, there's a million ships I enjoy. Alright, I'll just tell you guys, but you can't judge me for this. Alright. I'll share it in the Discord later for anyone who misses this, but... Alright, so the top of my list is sadist, but listen. It's not as bad as... It's not that bad. That's at 100%. So the first four are 100%, and that's... It's sadist, brat tamer, rigger, integrator. Those are the first four, and they're 100%. The next four are dominant, voyeur, experimentalist, switch, and that's 96, 91, 88, and 84. And then the next ones are exhibitionist, master mistress, owner, primal, and that's 84, 83, 76, and 66. And then rope bunny, masochist, non-monogamist, and brat is 50, 47, 45, 42. Degradee, submissive, primal as prey is 42, 40, 26. And it's pet slave, which is 17, 14. And then daddy, mommy, vanilla, boy, girl, and age play, which is 11, 11, 0, 0. I feel like there's judgment here. Anyway, what do you guys do on stream? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Twitch is looking at my stream. They're like, what are you doing? And I was like, we're just hanging out. That's all we're doing. That's fair. I feel like everyone's got like I don't think anyone will be judged. I'm very much a human that if like it's not hurting anybody, then I don't care. I was like very much like leave well enough alone. Very harm none, do as you will kind of human. Well, on that note, those BDSM tests. Anyways, bye guys. Taboo Kings. I see you, Suki. You know, I wonder if I can get Liz to retake hers and I'll share both of our results. I wonder if can I join her stream and tell her to take it? Someone go join her stream and tell her to take the test. I don't think I can actually open Twitch while I'm streaming. So, we're not gonna do that. Thanks! It's like see-through, but you can't really tell because I'm wearing like a nude colored like binder underneath it. But I enjoy it very much. Oh, have a good night. Enjoy your stream. This has gotten quiet. She has gotten quiet. She's invested in the game. And Suki, I don't judge anyone for any kink. I was like, as long as you're doing it with like an of age, willing, consenting adult, I do not care what you do in the bedroom. It is not my problem. And it is not my business. I am very much like a non-judgy human being. I don't think I've ever been a judgy human being. And I think people who are like putting their nose in other people's business or judging them for things that they don't like or they just have too much time on their hands. Like they could be doing other things. I think she's getting off stream. Maybe I can get her to come join and do the test. Join my stream. Maybe she's hungry, I don't know. Yeah, we did the BDSM test again just because I haven't done it in like 2 years or a year. I think I did it last year, I don't remember. It's about the same as it was last year. We don't really stream together that much, but it would be fun to do them again. We used to do them a lot.
Hey.
Hey.
You still streaming?
Yeah, we're just hanging out. You want to do the BDSM test?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah.
Hey. You gotta stop attacking. It's not cute.
He's like, it could be.
It's not. No, it's not. He just wants dinner. I want dinner.
I'm gonna select her thingies. so she can just start the test. Okay, cool. It's ready to go. I'm gonna make her take it. She's moving my wigs. I got like piles of wigs. She's not gonna be able to sit next to me. Probably gonna have her take this test and we're probably gonna get off. Unless she wants to cook on stream, which I doubt. But if, you know, she does, then we can do that. But otherwise, we'll probably get off after she does this test. Yeah, doing like matching marks is just difficult in general if they're supposed to be symmetrical.
Hello, guys.
Hey, baby.
Hello, baby. Stop. What are you doing? Stop it.
I went over the results already, and I'm letting Liz do her test right now, but then afterwards, I can tell you guys again. The wig looks beautiful, Liz.
Thank you.
You're pretty, Velvet. Took a BC powder and breathed in earlier. It was awful. Suki, you're a very pretty human. Everyone in this chat's pretty human. Allie should go to bed. We'll throw the results into the Discord. You know what? Being a hot mess, you know the key word of that? Hot? The mess part is just an added bonus. Cats are demons. I second that notion wholeheartedly. And he came to sit in my lap earlier, and then he decided he did not like my lap, and he was biting my little fingies.
It's because he's hungry. He hasn't had dinner yet.
The noodles are good. They're chilling, as they do. Just sit in their box. I think that's a means of perspective. I think everyone looks at other people and they're like, that person's so pretty, I'm not pretty. And it's just a biased, self-depreciative mindset that a lot of people have. And I think people are very pretty and they just can't see that for themselves. I was like, you can have an ideal, like, because everybody's opinion of attractive, like what's attractive in a human being is different. So technically, nobody is the same level of attractive to everyone on the planet. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think everyone's just kind of like vibing. We're all vibing in a weird like bubble of uwu. 45%. Donuts do exist. I really like donuts. Just probably why I don't have like really nice abs.
They're so cute.
You're cute. What are you thinking for dinner?
I want to do that turkey chili. That might be fun.
Do we have turkey chili?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the recipes from the week before.
Okay. Oh, 45% is the progress of the quiz she's through. It's actually 52% now. I feel like my abs are kind of just a line at this point. I want them to be vertical. I want the vertical lines too. I want to look like I have like little meat buns under my skin. But I feel like I eat too much garbage for that to happen. Yeah, Liz knows what she wants. She's just booking it through this test. Yes, I want to be shredded. I want to be buff lady. Oh, thanks. Food choices at Chili's. Oh man, what did I used to eat at Chili's? I know I used to get the margarita. That's all I remember. I think I used to get their salad, so I don't know if I'm a good, what do you call it, person to question this. Chili's. I think they used to have like a Southwest egg roll. It's pretty good. I don't remember much else. The Aaron Yeager figure. What does the Aaron Yeager figure look like?
It's the really ripped one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. So there's a problematic combo of like Mikasa is like really really young, and the combo one that she goes with is like shredded Aaron Yeager, but like it's end of series Aaron Yeager, but it's like the sexy Mikasa is the design from the beginning of the series with the red scarf and the long hair. I showed it to you, I think, recently.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's the Aaron they're probably talking about is the one that goes with that one.
Gotcha. You can be a buff woman no matter how tall you are. You got this. So at work today we had a mirror break certified trainer. I've talked to her before and she knows me a bit. Asked me what my type is and I said, she said, no you're not. She take the paper. That's crazy. Yeah, my MBTI is ISTJ.
I think they asked the same question from earlier.
It's
like,
a test. That's part of the test.
oh.
It gives you a chance to like to see if you actually know what you want or if you're kind of like on the fence about it.
I was like, why are you asking me this again? I already answered this question.
Liz is back talking the test. Is that the exact opposite? Liz is ENFP?
INFP.
INFP? You and Velvet are the same.
Huh.
MBTI. MBTI.
Oh, that's so cool.
Allie is the extroverted version of you. I'm impressed this is so low.
I feel like this changes every time I take it. No.
It does. You have to retake it every so often. So here's Liz's. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot them because I know you guys want to see this in the Discord later. So we have Vanilla Submissive Rope Bunny Switch, which is 81, 78, 74, 70. She has no 100s, by the way, which is impressive. And then did I say Switch? Yes. Switch was the 70%, and then Experimentalist, Masochist, Primal Prey, and Brat is 65, 65, 64, 64, and then Rigger, Primal Hunter, Dominant Sadist is 62, 52, 44, 34. And then Voyeur, Slave, Degradee, Exhibitionist is 32, 25, 18, 14. Degrader, Owner, Brat Tamer, Master Mistress is 13, 12, 12, 9. And then Pet, Daddy, Mommy, Age Play, Non-Monogamist is 7, 6, 0, 0, and Boy Girl is 0.
I forgot which one it was. There was one that was like the urinal one. I was like, absolutely not for me. No, thank you.
I like that your non-monogamist is 0%. You're so funny, babe. This is so intriguing.
Rope Bunny is always up there, though, in the top 4 every single time I do it.
Yes, babe, that's because you like to be tied up.
Yes.
That is exactly what that is.
Mm-hmm.
We do match up pretty well, which is good.
Oh, do we? I was like, we don't match up, probably.
No, we do. There's only a few things that don't match up.
That's fair.
But there are things that we've already talked about.
That's fair.
Like non-monogamist and exhibitionist and...
See, I used to be more like...
Degradee.
Like the exhibitionist thing was definitely a lot more when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a lot of things that I did in public places I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think, like, it was something that I was like, oh, this is fun, and then I kind of, like, grew out of it.
Mine.
I was like, to be fair, though, the good thing, though, with mine is that experimentalist is also pretty high.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty open to most things. It's just there's a few things I'm not.
$1,200s. Vanilla is 0. My vanilla is only 11. And that's because I do like romantic things. And I'm willing to like cater to my partner. And I think that's the part that gets me the 11% with vanilla. Liz's vanilla is 81%, so she just likes to be like coddled and soft and taken care of. She's like cuddles. Like very much under like starlight, warm embrace kind of human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just search BDSM test. Tighten, shifting, pounding, air and bone with colossal tone. I don't know what that means. Cuddles are the best. Everyone's like, cuddles. Yeah, my primal for either isn't too high. It's actually, it works perfectly with Liz's. It seems like it's low on mine, but that's because I have a lot of stupid shit at the top of mine. But my primal hunter is 63 and Liz's primal prey is 64, so it's pretty compatible there.
And then rigor is really high for you.
Yeah, rope bunny is 74 for Liz, and rigor is 100% for me, so I guess that's compatible. Dominant's 90% for me, and submissive is 78% for Liz. Sadist is 100% for me. And Liz's submissive is 78%, so that's technically. Well, I guess masochist would be the more compatible, like, dual to that.
It is.
And hers is still pretty high at 65%. My dominant is 96%, and her submissive is 78%, so it's pretty close. The one that's very different is I guess that's pretty. Voyeur is very high on mine and very low.
And mine, it's in the middle. It's not as low as some of my other stuff.
Liz's is 32% and mine is 99%.
I believe it.
Yeah, I just watch a lot of porn. I don't think you watch any porn, baby.
I read it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
really?
true. I have. I gave them like a month and a half of it, and then I was fed up. But I also do it like every 2 times a week, so.
Ugh, yeah, long distance relationships makes affection really hard. Bryce. I feel like this chat's full of Bratty subs. All you hear. I like that this is 0 for both of us, though.
The age players and
Age
boy
play
girl.
and boy girl is just very low, like 0% for both of us.
Yeah.
This is pretty identical too.
Yeah. It's like nothing. I think if everything was perfect, it would be
Weird. Yeah.
Wait, can you go back to mine over?
What are you looking for?
I was looking for Degrady because I didn't see it originally on mine, but now I see it.
Yeah, Degrader's pretty high on mine. We're just not gonna talk.
No, there's Grader and then Grady. I was like, oh, because I didn't even see it on mine. I was like, oh, it's not on
I'm just
mine.
saying this is very high.
That's fair. Which is fine.
I'm not mean to you.
No, you're not. Oh, that was cute. There's
What?
the Doctor Strange pictures.
We have some cute Doctor Strange selfies we took. Look at us. That's when we went to go see the movie.
We took a picture with him. He was taking a selfie with us.
That's what we decided. He didn't decide that.
He didn't. He was busy saving the universe.
He's been timed out because he's annoying me. Just nibble on him. Cuddles and validation. I think Liz likes cuddles and validation too. Liz needs a lot of validation.
I've been stressed.
I have like a oral fixation, and I bite, but I like very much like control my bites, so they're not too bad. I was like, I'm very hyper fixated on making sure I'm not like aggressively biting, so it's not too bad. Cuddles and validation. This whole chat and Liz are on the same page, and I'm on a totally different page.
That's fair.
Oh, I'm also trying not to scare Liz away with my tendencies. Yeah, I was like, I feel like you get to a point where you're just like, oops, a daisy. Or you're just thrown to the throes of passion.
And becoming a vampire.
Vampire.
Yeah. You have really sharp canines, baby.
I do not.
You do. A little bit. I'm not complaining. It's a note I have made.
A note.
A note I have made.
Added it to the notes section
The
of your
notes section.
phone.
Yes. Amanda just gets real intense. I'm like, you bite that pillow, Edward.
Well,
So he bites a pillow.
does he?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He did. I don't. It's a really funny joke, though. Belt, stop.
I don't know how the stream got here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm unsurprised. This is how where it always goes. I am going to say that I am going to step out of frame though because I need to start making food.
Yeah.
But you can hang out for a little bit more while I prep it if you want.
I'll probably come help you cook.
Okay. Well, I can like clean off the veggies. You can. I don't
Say
know. Give
goodbye.
people like seconds to talk. Okay. Bye guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off, guys, so we can.
I
make
was like,
food.
I'm not trying to shoo her off. I'm sorry. I just have to wake up at 7 a.m. for work tomorrow.
Yeah, Liz has to work really early, so.
Normally I wouldn't be in a rush. I just have an early morning.
Pinchy bites? No, I like take very big bites. So there's no such thing as a tiny pinchy bite for me. It's just ginormous bites. So take that as it will. Aw, enjoy your 17-year cosplay-versary stream. Yeah, we've all just been hanging out for a really long time, but we're gonna go cook and then shower and sleep, probably.
I got it wrong. There was no turkey.
I didn't think there was a turkey. That's why I was confused.
Maybe
I literally...
I'm thinking of one of the weeks that I like prep stuff for.
Maybe.
Okay, we're gonna do the panko chicken.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute prep.
Oh, you missed that part of the stream. But I'm getting off, but I will show you them. I have got them. They are both pretty nice. This one's gonna need a lot of help, but we're gonna try and make it work. Thank you for sending them, though. That was very nice of you. 10 out of 10 kindness award. This guy's looking a little rough, right? He looks a little sad boy hours. But we're gonna try and make him work. And hope for the best. Diluc is a lot more promising than Ito, but we're gonna try and make Ito work because I want to cost test him. There is a lace front version of his wig on AliExpress. It would just take longer to get here, so we're gonna take that wig, make it work, and see what you guys think. And then there's this one, which is the other one you got, and this one actually looks very cute. It's got a little skin top, a little McDonald's logo kind of skin top, you know, hoge boy, a little boop boop. Yeah, look at them. And he's a little curly. He's doing a number. So this one will definitely be a lot easier to style than Ito. So we're probably gonna start with Diluc, so I have like a false sense of confidence. And then we're gonna ride that false sense of confidence into the ground with Ito. That's how that's gonna go. 100% vanilla, 47 voyeur, everything else is 5% or less. Wow, I've never seen it like that, like, aggressively split. That's cool. But thank you for sending those. I appreciate you a million. It's very nice of you. I promise you at least one cost test of both soon once I style them. Thanks. Yeah, Liz is getting Goro and I'm getting Ito's costume, so we're gonna be cosplaying their like full costume versions at some point when they arrive. I don't know when they're gonna arrive. Probably, it's like one of those pre-sale things, so your guess is as good as mine. But on the plus side, there's a bunch of cosplays I already have that I can like amuse you guys with until they do arrive. But I'm gonna go help Liz make food. She is in the other room, but I will tell her that she is perhaps getting spoiled as well. But good night, guys. Thank you for coming by. For everyone who just popped in now, I'm sorry I'm popping off. But we've kind of just been, I feel like this has been a very non-productive stream, but at least we got to hang out. That's fun, right? Maybe you put me on and then just let me ramble in your ear as you were cleaning or whatnot. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm doing weird BDSM tests and whatnot and everything else we do chaotically on stream. And I will see you next week. Hopefully it will be on Monday. But if it's not gonna be on Monday, I'll let you know. You know? Thanks. I was like, migraine's kind of subsided. It's just kind of like right here right now. But we're trucking through it. I think sleep and a lot of water will help. Maybe stop drinking energy drinks at whatever time at night it is right now. Anywho, bye. How do I end you? Smiles off.